Welcome back to Dice Station Zebra with Rob and Jocelyn. And today we are having our game 2 of our HeroClix Collector's Trove pre-release series. And this is going to be a 300-point sealed game. And what we do is we open up 2 boosters each. We're going to build 300-point teams, and we're going to have a game.
That's what we do here.
And this product was generously given to us by the good folks over at WizKids. And thank you to all of them. And we are going to open this and see what's inside and get started. So how about you open up your first booster?
Okay, we're going to open that one first. Let's see what we got. We got something really cool in game number 1. So if you haven't watched game number 1, you should go watch game number 1. And what have I got here? I've got a Groot of some variety. Ooh, he's unique. It's a rare.
Nice.
I've got Sheriff Star-Lord. Oh, there's another common Thanos.
Wow.
Another Kree Accuser and an Adaptoid.
Right.
So I guess the Groot is the rare, so we'll pop that up on the close-up once Rob gets the cards there.
And it looks like you have a
one-shot. Occult Retribution. That's a Darkhold one-shot.
Oh, there you go. That would have been useful in game 1.
It would have. I'm going to take the... Oh, sorry. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take this, and we're going to go over here to this. That Groot is very tall.
That's a very big Groot.
Not a baby Groot, for sure. Groot, Guardians of the Galaxy, Brute Cosmic Monster, set number 25. Trait is Splintered. When Groot would be KO'd, you may instead replace him with a Collector's Trove number 4 baby Groot on click number 3.
Nice.
Then, if 3 or more friendly characters have the Guardians keyword, heal that baby Groot 2 clicks. If baby Groot is KO'd, your opponent scores Groot's point value. So you don't score until you KO the baby Groot.
Okay.
Protected Pulse Wave. Improved movement destroys blocking. We've got a special movement power, and he's 70 points. No range. Let's pop over and see what the back side of the card has here. And that special movement power is I am Groot, 3 exclamation points. Charge but don't have speed if there are 3 or more friendly characters have the Guardians of the Galaxy keywords. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Okay, and then we've got a one-shot here.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
So do you want to read that, Rob?
Sure. Occult Retribution. That is a Darkhold one-shot. The effect is, at the beginning of your turn, you may choose a friendly character and an opposing character within 4 squares of each other. Deal both characters 1 penetrating damage.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay.
That could, like, KO something.
I think that could be useful. Yeah.
It could, absolutely.
I mean, especially, like, getting past stop clicks and things like that.
Yeah.
That might be interesting. So, I'm going to open up my first booster of today's game.
See what you have.
And let's see.
So I have a rare.
Okay, that's a giant man, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay. And is that a... Don't know.
Gambit?
Gambit. There we go. And some guy in a black overcoat. Who is this? Thieves Guild member. Okay.
He's the generic.
We got a
rocket.
A rocket. And we have the collector number 1, I believe, who we saw in the first game.
That's right.
Right?
So Giant Man is your rare.
Man, yeah.
And you did also get Pim Particles.
Pim Particles. Okay.
So let's
There's
pop Giant Man up here.
Yeah, let's take a look at him.
Get him up on the close-up.
Okay. Now, number 28 in the set, a rare, of course. He has the Avengers team ability. He has the keywords Agents of Atlas, Avengers, Ultimates, Detective, and Spy. And we have a trait, Ant-Man Security Solutions. Opposing characters within 4 squares can't pick up or equip terrain markers and can't be given close/range terrain actions. Special attack power is Giant Toss. Now, they use telekinesis. It grants telekinesis, but only to target an adjacent character or terrain marker. When Giant Man uses it, the target doesn't need line of fire to the chosen square. Okay, and he comes in at 80 points and 45 points, two different starting lines, and he's giant, as indicated by his damage symbol.
Yeah, we got a couple of different powers on here. So you just did the attack power, but now we have a defense power.
Defense power is swat my enemies, and it grants defend and invulnerability. And then, of course, the text for the Avengers team ability.
Yeah. Not quite as tall as the Kree Accuser, though.
Right. Should we take a look at our pin particles?
Let's do it.
That's a one-shot. The effect is friendly characters have free choose tiny or giant. This character is the chosen size and modifies defense +1 until the end of your next turn. Well, that's pretty cool one shot. It's only 5 points.
And then, as always, once you use it, you flip it over and it becomes black and white.
Nice.
Okay. So let's open my second booster. Here it is. And see what we have here. We got fluff for some reason. Special WizKids fluff. I have another Groot.
Another Groot.
How did I end up with 2 Groots? This is the Yaka arrow,
nice.
so that might indicate that I have something interesting.
Yeah.
I have an Iron Man. I have a White Widow. And I have Yondu, who is also unique.
I think we're looking at Yondu.
Yondu. So let's see what we've got there.
So there's the Yaka arrow.
Yep.
And there's Yondu.
Okay, I'm going to get Yondu and put him
And we have a couple
here.
one-shots that we can look at.
Lots of one-shots, eh?
Yeah.
Shield Throw and Reality Gem. Okay,
Okay.
cool. All right, so Yondu, super rare. Oh, super rare. Guardians of the Galaxy, Ravagers, Brute, Cosmic Mystical Pirate Vehicle, Trait Fweep. I guess that's the arrow noise.
Sure.
Free. If Yondu is equipped with a collector's number 5 Yaka arrow, place the Yaka arrow marker adjacent to him. When Yondu uses the Yaka arrow's effect, he instead deals damage to each opposing character between the squares and destroys any blocking terrain between the squares. So I guess we're going to have to figure out what that means.
Okay.
He is 60 points, 4 range, and there's a special defense power and a special damage power on the last click, which maybe is a stop. Let's find out. It is. Okay, defense power. You got me. Energy shield deflection super senses. When Yondu uses super senses and succeeds, after resolutions, give the attacker an action token. If you can't, deal them 1 penetrating damage instead. That's like old school rules almost. Remember,
That's
like,
really cool.
if you can't give this character an incapacitate token, you deal them a damage.
Yeah, for sure.
Old school rules, not real. Just Yondu. And then the special damage power is the Herald's Urn. Stop power. Choose another character within range and line of fire. If the chosen character is opposing, deal them 3 penetrating damage.
Wow.
Otherwise, heal that character 3 clicks, and this game they can use Cosmic Willpower. After resolutions, KO Yondu. I love it.
That is amazing.
I heart him. Let's look at the arrow.
Sure.
The arrow comes like so.
It's really cool looking. I love the trail.
So it is equipment number 5. Indestructible, and the qualifying names are Kraglin and Yondu. The unequip is Drop. So when this equipment is equipped, you generate a Yaka arrow marker. When this equipment is unequipped, remove that marker from the game. For free, place the Yaka arrow marker up to 4 squares away from its current square on a direct line from its current square. Deal 1 penetrating damage to an opposing character on that direct line between the squares.
Okay.
Okay. And then we just have the explanation on the back end. So that is that. And then we've got some one-shots.
Sure, and this one is the Reality Gem. That is a Infinity Gem type of one-shot. The effect is when an opposing effect would generate 1 or more terrain markers, you may roll a d6. On a 1 through 3, after resolutions, remove up to 2 of the generated terrain markers from the game. On a 4 through 6, you choose the squares those terrain markers are generated in. The squares must be legal for that effect.
Cool.
And that is 10 points.
Shield Throw.
Shield Throw is, the effect is equipped friendly characters have range 3 bolts, so they can target 3 characters. Make a range attack with a minimum range of 4. Instead of normal damage, deal each hit character 3 damage. That is amazing.
Cool. Pretty cool.
Very cool. Very thematic.
So that's what we got. Let's take a look at your last booster and see what you have to go against my double Groots that I can't actually use together because they're unique.
Oh, I got that Grizzly guy.
Nice.
And there's that Kree Accuser.
Yep.
And then we've got an Iron Man. I think that's an Iron Man Sentry. And who is that? What is that guy? That is Adaptoid. And we got Monica Rappaccini. Okay. Well.
So the Grizzly is your rare.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Take a look at Grizzly.
So Grizzly's going up on the close-up.
And this figure It's kind of hilarious because he's like a guy in a bear suit. Like his head is
Yeah.
his face is in the mouth.
And you also got a shield throw.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at the Grizzly, who's number 29 in the set. Look at the team abilities. That's interesting. Masters of Evil and the Sinister Syndicate. So he also has those keywords, as well as Thunderbolts, Animal, Detective, and Spy. His trait is Ant-Man Security Solutions. Opposing characters within 4 squares can't pick up or equip terrain markers and can't be given close range terrain actions. Okay, and he has a 60-point line, a 45-point line.
And some
And
powers.
there's more powers in the back.
Now with more powers.
Special attack power is Grizzly's here to make you suffer.
Sorry.
This is super strength and giant reach 2. Then there's a close costed action here. Make a close attack. After resolutions, choose 1. Give a hit character an action token or place a hit character in a square adjacent to Grizzly. Okay, and then the defense power is the exoskeleton bear suit, which grants combat reflexes and invulnerability.
Pretty cool.
And that one shot is just the shield throw, right?
Which we just saw.
Okay, so let's go make some teams.
Let's do it.
All right, we are back. We have made some teams. And Jocelyn, why don't you tell us about your team?
Sure. So my team is not theme, but it is exactly 300 points.
Okay.
I have 1 unique Groot, 1 unique Yondu, equipped with the Yaka arrow. I was trying to do all that once. Anyway, I have a Star-Lord, an Iron Man, a White Widow, and I am running Occult Retribution and Shield Throw on my sideline.
Okay, cool.
So I have 2 one-shots in the game. And, of course, the arrow is equipped to Yondu for free.
Nice.
That's my team.
I have 295 points. And I have, of course, Grizzly. I have Rocket on his second starting line, 35 points. I have Monica Rappaccini, Gambit, the Kree Accuser, Giant Man, and I have the Pim Particles for 5 points. And Super Adaptoid will come in from outside the game if Monica Rappaccini has an opportunity to generate one.
Nice.
So that's what we got.
That's what we got. So we rolled off. I should mention I have Star-Lord dialed down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I do not have a baby Groot to generate, so that's sad. We rolled off, and surprisingly enough, I won the map roll again. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not complaining. So I brought us to Little Mogadishu Outdoor.
Right.
Which is what we are going to play on today, and Rob's going to set up. So while he's setting up, we've got some elevated on both sides here. Rob gave me the elevated. I'm not exactly sure why.
Yeah.
There is hindering in a few spots. We have some blocking. The blocking is kind of hard to see on this one because of the colors.
Yeah.
The brown is dark, but there's blocking here, there, over there. And that's it. There's no water on this map.
Nope.
So... Is that set up?
I'm all set up.
You are all set up. Okay. Well, I'm going to place Giant Groot. And I've got Star-Lord over here with White Widow. And I have a Yondu and an Iron Man. We're going to do this, actually. Yondu, Iron Man. Now, I have a question about the Yaka arrow.
Right.
So... It says, when this equipment is equipped, generate a Yaka arrow marker. So this is the Yaka arrow marker. It's equipped at the beginning of the game. So do I generate it right now?
I guess so.
And then Yondu says, if he's equipped with the arrow, place the arrow adjacent to him. But that's like, I think, to call it back, basically, right? So
I see.
I would assume I generate it.
Okay, so that's going to be the marker.
That's the marker.
All right.
Generate a Yaka arrow marker.
Interesting.
So that is my setup.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put my terrain out now, and I'm going to put some blocking out.
I laugh at your blocking. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I know, right? With that, all that stuff you have. Right there.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to place out some terrain myself. Let's go there. What is count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm dropping some smoke and 1 piece of barrier.
Okay.
Like so.
All right.
So, good
Ready to
luck.
go? Good luck to you.
Let's blow this thing up.
Okay. So I'm going to start us off. I'm going to just, I think, move conservatively.
Okay.
Oh, I have something I have to declare. Giant Man has Avengers team ability.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm picking
Guardians.
Guardians, right?
It's the only one I have.
It's the only team ability you have.
Yep, it's just Star-Lord and Groot.
And Kree Accuser. At the beginning of the game, choose a keyword for all characters with this trait. The unique modifier is friendly characters with the Kree keyword modify their attack and damage +1 when attacking a character that keyword.
You want to choose Guardians.
I'm going to choose Guardians.
Because we have Groot, Yondu, and Star-Lord.
So, Giant Man has a move of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. He picks up this blocking terrain.
Okay.
I'll give him a token. Rocket can fly.
Rocket can fly.
And he is standard size. He's not tiny.
Oh, he looks tiny.
So he is going to carry his friend, Gambit. And he will come to here. Placing Gambit here.
Okay.
And Grizzly is going to take Accosted to come over here. And Kree Accuser, who needs to be on her starting line, is going to sidestep to... Ooh, I don't want to do that, do I? I'm going to do Accosted with Monica there.
Yep.
And then she will sidestep to there.
Okay.
And I have some... Gambit is going to take the Guardians team ability with his team player. And I think that's it.
So I'm just going to remind everyone that this is an outdoor map.
Yes.
And Giant Man is giant.
That's right.
Which means that the blocking terrain is not going to block line of fire to him.
That's correct. He does have Defend.
Okay.
And he has a 19.
Wow.
So he's granting all his friends 19.
Pretty fancy.
Yeah. So that's my opening turn. Pass over to you.
All right. We are going to start with Star-Lord.
Okay.
He has quick draw, but he's not hitting with a range attack this turn. He's just going to pick up White Widow because he flies.
Okay.
He has move of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or he has move of, yes, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's coming to here. Carrying the White Widow to here.
Okay.
White Widow is going to outwit Giant Man's invulnerability.
Makes sense.
Is it like a special defense power, or is it...
Yes. It is a special defense power.
I will outwit the whole thing.
Yep.
So then... and the reason Star-Lord has a 7 move is because friendly characters with the Guardians keyword modify speed +1.
Yep.
Okay, so Groot also has Guardians keyword, so he's going to modify his speed +1. He'll be a 9, and he doesn't have speed when he charges. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to here. And then he has giant reach. Oh, I guess I miscalculated that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought I could reach Giant Man. That's okay. I will reach...
Sure?
What do you mean?
Okay, go ahead.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right.
Giant 2. Reach
Giant
2. Right?
Yeah.
So,
But he is giant so that he can see over the blocking, right?
That's right. So what's going on with Grizzly and Gambit?
Grizzly is combat reflexes and vulnerability.
Okay.
And Gambit is toughness.
Toughness? All right. Well, we'll giant reach on Gambit.
Yeah.
Because I'm tall and I can giant reach over things.
Yeah.
Blocking doesn't block that. With giant reach, when you are actually giant, and I'm dealing 4 damage. So I'm an 11 with
against an 18 because you outwit my defend.
With super strength. 11 on 18. That is a 10.
Yep.
With doubles.
And I don't have any probs.
So that's going to hit Gambit for 4.
Yikes.
And then I'll knock him back, but he's just going to knock back into Monica.
Yeah, so he has toughness. It's not penetrating, right?
No.
1, 2, 3. Good shot on him. So he gets knocked back to here.
Yep.
Okay.
So that is that piece. And then we are going to go 7 with Yondu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to here. Costed move. For free, he's going to place the arrow adjacent to him.
Right.
And then he's going to use the effect, which is free. Right?
Okay, I think there might be a slight. So what does the effect do? Let's look at the effect.
Okay. So what it does is free, place the Yaka arrow marker up to 4 squares away from its current square on a direct line from its current square. So
Right.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, the math of that.
I can't count tonight. Oh my gosh.
Did you want to place Yondu somewhere else and then
And then if I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can't do that because there's nowhere to place it on the other side.
Right.
So you know
So
what?
you'd have to place Yondu somewhere else to make it effective? Like
Well,
if you came
he could go here. He can only go 7.
right, okay.
That's as far as he can go.
Hmm.
So I'm just going to bring the arrow up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sidestep with Iron Man. And then Iron Man can move 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. And that is the messed up turn that I made. Because I can't count tonight. But that's okay. That's what we did.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for giant willpower on Giant Man.
Yep.
I got a 6.
Nice.
So I'm going to take a token off.
I use those community reroll.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's a bad joke. I shouldn't do that on this video.
Yeah. Rocket has leadership, but there's no one adjacent to him.
Yeah.
Seeing as you were mean and knocked back Gambit. Monica has leadership, but these two people don't have tokens, so I won't roll that. Okay, and I think that's all my beginning of turn effects.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to start my attack with Grizzly.
Okay.
And he has super strength and he has charge. So he is going to move. He's going to pick this up. He's going to go here.
Yep.
He's going to pick up this barrier.
Yep.
So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's coming there.
Okay.
And he has giant reach 2.
Okay.
So this is a charge. As part of the charge, the second part, he can make a close, all caps close action.
Yes.
His special attack power says close, make a close attack after resolutions. Choose one, give a hit character an action token, or place a hit character in a square adjacent to Grizzly. So we're going to use the barrier token in this attack, and we're attacking Yondu.
All right. Yondu is an 18 with super senses.
Yep, and I am an 11.
And this is a giant reach.
This is a giant reach. 11 on 18.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. No probs in your team?
I don't have any prob right now.
Okay, so this...
Super senses?
Yeah, super senses.
Please, 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 please.
Oh, nice one.
The prayers to the HeroClix dice gods succeeded.
Wow, that was excellent.
That barrier disappears.
So...
Sorry, Grizzly.
I
am not hit.
You're not hit. Okay. Very cool. So Giant Man is then going to charge. And Giant Man is going to... a giant figure can move over outdoor blocking.
Yes.
And also through characters.
I think so.
Yeah, let's check the PAC.
I got it right here. Improve great size. Grants improved movement adjacency. Yes. So you'd have to break away.
Right.
But you can basically, it's like flight. You can walk through people.
So I can move without stopping.
Yeah.
So he's gonna charge. And he has an object. 1, 2, 3. So he comes here.
Yeah.
And he is going to attack Groot. No, actually, we're gonna go for... No, we're gonna go Groot.
Okay. Groot is an 18 invulnerable.
18 invulnerable. Okay, I am an 11.
Yep.
And I'm using the barrier object.
Okay, and you have an empower here,
Yep,
right?
there's an empower.
So you're going to be dealing 6.
Yep, 11 on 18.
Yep.
That's an 11.
That will hit.
Okay, so his printed damage is 4. Actually, it was a plus. I had Avengers team ability against a, so I get a +1 on my attack.
Yep.
So his printed damage is 4. I'm using the barrier to make it 5.
Yep.
And power from Grizzly makes it 6.
It is not penetrating.
Onto poor Groot, not penetrating.
So I take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
All right, and we're going to give him a token.
I now have
Okay.
Quake.
You what? Oh, I have super strength, which means I can knock him back, although he is invulnerable, so nothing would happen, right?
That's right. It would just get him. It would put him. Sorry. It would put
Just
him.
put him over there.
1, 2, and then he'd hit the barrier, but there'd be no damage.
Right. Okay, now Kree Accuser is going to sidestep to here,
Okay.
and she can see Groot from that angle
She could see him from anywhere because he's giant.
because he's giant. She is going to shoot, and he's a Guardians of the Galaxy,
That's right.
which means she's getting +1 on her attack and damage.
Yep.
She's going to be 11 for 3.
On my 18.
On 18, I need 7. That's a 9.
That'll hit.
So 1 damage goes in.
Yep. 1 damage.
And then now she has enhancement onto Groot.
Rocket.
Rocket. I call him Groot. He is going to running shot,
Okay.
fly, and carry the Kree Accuser.
Okay.
So he is going to fly to here, placing her here,
Okay.
and he's going to shoot at Groot.
Okay. Groot is now 17.
11 on 17. That's a 7.
That'll hit.
So he has printed 3. She's enhancing for 4.
I reduce by 2.
So 2 gets through.
Okay.
And Gambit is going to sidestep to here.
Okay.
And Monica will clear.
Interesting.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Over to you.
Well, we got some things to do.
Yep.
I have a leadership here.
Mhm.
Just confirming. Can I take a token off of him? I can't, so that doesn't matter. He has willpower because I have 3 guardians on the map. Fails. He has willpower because he's giant. Fails. He has willpower because of guardians. Fails. He has leadership. That succeeds, so we'll take a token off of our good friend, Star-Lord.
Okay.
All right, I think we're going to try and get quick draw to trigger,
Oh, okay.
because why not?
Yeah.
So Star-Lord has quick draw. When he hits with a range attack, it was during my first action this turn. After resolutions, I remove an action token from him. So he's going to running shot, carrying White Widow, 1, 2, 3 to here, placing White Widow there. And we're targeting Kree Accuser.
Right.
I'm an 11.
Yep.
She's a 19 because she's got energy shield
ESD.
deflection.
Yep.
That misses by 1.
It's a 6.
11 plus, that would be 18.
17.
So, yeah. Okay. So, no quick draw because
Worth
I
a
didn't
shot.
use my outwit. All right. Now, we are going to sidestep with Iron Man.
Yep.
He's going to outwit defense power on Giant Man.
Yeah. Oh, right, because Groot would have been blocking.
Yeah, because
Line.
Groot is also
Got it.
giant.
That's right.
So I have to
So
sidestep.
you're outwitting the defense power.
Yep.
Yep, special defense power,
Okay.
which is invulnerability and defend.
Yep. Groot is going to swing on Giant Man.
Yep.
It's 10 on numbers.
On a 19.
Nope. That's
Okay.
not going to hit. That's a 3. That's sad. This is where I wish I had prob. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am going to breakaway sidestep.
Okay.
With Groot. He gets it. So he's going to go 1, 2.
Yep.
Iron Man. I don't. Can I target Grizzly, or is Giant Man in the way?
Good question.
This is the direct line, so this is going to be blocked. It's going to cut the square, right?
It appears so.
All right. Well, I guess I will target Giant Man with Energy Explosion.
Yeah. How much damage does he do printed? 3?
3.
Because Grizzly has Invuln, so an energy explosion might not be a great idea. Just letting you know. Because you could do 3 instead of 2.
Oh,
If you
okay.
just do a direct attack.
I'll just do a direct attack on Giant Man then.
Yep. Because Grizzly would just absorb it.
Yeah. 11 on 19. Need an 8. Ah, off by 1 again.
That Iron Man didn't have Avengers TA, did he?
Nope.
Okay.
The only TA I have is Guardians.
Mm.
Okay, I have 1 action left.
Yeah.
So let's go with.
I think all Yondu stuff is free, right?
Well, Yondu might
arrow?
use a shield throw.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Equipped friendly characters have range, capital range, 3 targets. Make a range attack with a minimum range of 4. Instead of normal damage, deal each hit character 3.
Oh, nice. So that would be a costed.
That's a costed. So we're going to costed action that.
Yep.
So the targets will be these 2. I can't see anybody else.
You can see Kree Accuser.
I can see Kree Accuser.
Yeah, so it's going to do a 3 target attack.
Yep, 3 target attack.
Nice.
So Yondu is an 11.
You have.
I have an outwit.
You have an outwit on that.
I'm gonna outwit defense power here.
Sure, sounds great.
Okay. 11 on numbers. 11 plus 9.
Look at that.
I'm hitting 20s.
I think you got them all because he's a 19.
Yeah.
He's an 18. She is a 19 because of energy shield deflection.
So they all take 3.
Oh my gosh.
Now, I think Kree Accuser is still going to be able to, what do you call it, reduce by 1?
She has toughness.
Yeah.
Yep. So she takes 2.
Yeah.
And you outwitted the defense on all these guys.
Yeah.
So they take a straight 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Grizzly. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good shot.
All right.
Wow.
So now I have the free arrow.
Yeah. So now that card is spent.
Yes, I have to flip it over.
Right? And then I score the points for it. Right?
You do. You score 5 points.
5 points.
Hashtag winning. Okay. So now
Winning.
I'm probably gonna do the arrow.
Yep.
So unfortunately, with the current placement, I think I can only get 1 character. So I'm gonna, for free, I'm gonna place the arrows here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna place them 1, 2, 3. So that's
Has
1.
to be, within 4, right?
Yeah. 1 pen into
and
Giant
that
Man,
destroys that.
and it destroys the blocking because Yondu's the one that's doing it.
Okay, interesting. So Giant Man takes 1. Okay.
And the only thing I didn't do, I think, is use her outwit. No, she outwitted his defense. He outwitted here. No, he outwitted. So she hasn't outwitted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to outwit Giant Man's attack power.
Okay.
What is the attack power? It's a special
that's
box.
the telekinesis.
Oh, you're not using that. I'm going to outwit your sidestep.
Makes sense.
So she's outwitted, he's outwitted, he's outwitted. We're out of things.
Okay.
Over to you.
All right, I'm going to roll Giant Willpower on Giant Man. And I got it.
I should have outwitted that. He only had a single token anyway.
Yeah. And then I'm going to roll Leadership on Rocket. Nope, he didn't get it. Okay. All right, so the Kree Accuser is going to sidestep. 1, 2.
Okay.
And she is going to attack Groot.
What did Groot ever do to you?
So she, with her buff, her unique modifier, she will be an 11.
Okay.
On your 17?
Yep.
Okay. And I got a 7.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits.
Groot is dead.
Okay.
You're dealing at least 2, right?
There goes Groot. Yep.
Okay, Groot dies. There's no baby Groot to bring in because I did not pull one in the booster, so you have KO'd Groot.
Nice. Giant Man, you've taken away his sidestep,
I sure have.
but he has giant reach.
He does.
So he is going to giant reach Yondu.
All right.
And I have... Oh, Yondu does not have Guardians, right?
He does not have Guardian's team ability.
Team ability. So I don't get my buff. So I'm 11 for 3 on Yondu.
Okay, I'm an 18 with super senses.
Okay. 11 on your 18.
Yeah.
That missed.
I'm okay with that.
Bet you are. And it's time for Gambit. Do your thing, Gambit. Gambit, and does Grizzly have... He's got Battle Fury right now. There's no Empower. So Gambit's going to sidestep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1, 2. He has Close Combat Expert and Precision Strike.
Okay.
So he would be an 11 on Yondu.
Yep, on 18. Super senses.
That's a 10
Okay, so I need a 6 on the super sense roll.
because of the Precision Strike. Yep.
That's a 1, which is not a 6.
So that's 3 damage from Gambit.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. So do we remember what he outwitted? Because he lost his outwit.
I think he outwitted Giant Man's defense.
No, it was
Possibly.
Grizzlies.
Oh, was it? Yeah, it was. You're right. It's
Yep.
Grizzlies.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So for my 4th and last action, I am going to use Monica Rappaccini.
Okay.
So I'm giving her a power action. So let's do that. Power action. The trait is called You Are Being Drafted. Power. If an opposing character was KO'd since your last turn, generate a number 13 adaptoid on click number 1. So we will generate him right here.
Mm-hmm.
After resolutions, you may choose an opposing character that was added to your opponent's KO area since your last turn. Turn that character to any click and place it on the generated adaptoid's card. So I'm taking Groot.
Yep.
And I'm putting him on his top click because Adaptoid says Adaptoid can use the standard powers displayed on the dial of the last character placed on their card. So I can use Super Strength, Invulnerability, and Battle Fury.
Okay.
So that's what I've done.
All right.
And then I get to clear.
That's right, because you've used
These
all 4 of your
guys.
actions, right?
So Grizzly clears and Rocket clears. And it's now your turn.
Okay. So I have leadership on Iron Man.
Mhm.
So we're going to roll that. He rolls a 1. My Guardians no longer have willpower because I don't have 3 Guardians on the map.
Okay.
So that I do have Groot's willpower. Oh no, Groot's dead.
Groot's dead.
I forgot Groot was dead.
All right.
So that's it. All right, let's see if we can get quick draw to trigger.
Nice.
We are going to running shot to here
Okay.
on Giant Man.
Yep.
11.
On a 17.
Need a 6. That's an 11.
Ooh, nice.
That'll hit.
So that's 3 points.
3 points.
Less
and
invuln.
action token goes on. Action
So-
token comes off.
So he takes 1 damage, and now he has toughness.
Okay. Now, outwit toughness.
Mm-hmm.
And he is still a 17.
Yep.
Yeah. I will. And does his damage value drop if I get 1 more through on him?
No, it stays 17.
Stays 17. Okay.
Yeah.
So, she outwitted toughness. She's gonna shoot.
Yep.
10 on 17.
10 on 17.
Needs a 7 or better. That's a 6.
That's a
and I don't have a
6.
prob on that, so that misses. All right. For free, I'm going to place the arrow here.
Right.
And then I'm going to place it here for free, and then deal him 1 pen.
1 pen. All right.
And unfortunately, I believe that is everything I can do because the rest of my team is double tokened. So let's see if we can sidestep away from the Kree Accuser.
Was there any outwit you wanted to apply? I think
Oh, yeah.
Iron Man's got one.
Yeah, Iron Man has 1. But we're gonna sidestep first. We're not going to sidestep first. We're going to stay right here. Okay, so you're double tokened. We are going to outwit. What is on that? Is that Quake?
Quake. Yep.
We're going to outwit Quake,
All right.
I think is the plan.
Okay.
And then he clears, and that's it.
That's, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing with Quick Draw is that he takes an action, but he doesn't take a token, right?
That's right.
So he can't clear.
That's right. He still
Right.
took an action.
But he did take an action. Yeah.
Yep. So I've cleared Yondu, I've cleared Iron Man, White
Okay.
Widow shot and missed.
'Kay.
Yep.
I'm going to roll willpower on Giant Man.
Mhm.
Got a 3.
So that succeeds.
Thank you. And he's got leadership. She's got leadership, but it's not going to matter at this moment. So, okay. All right, I'm going to start with a running shot from Groot.
From
Rocket. I keep calling him Groot.
you do.
Okay, so he's going to running shot 1, 2.
Okay.
So he's going to be beside the Kree Accuser, who's going to give him enhancement.
All right. And police.
And police, which means Iron Man's defense would go down 1 because of the police team ability.
Yep.
So he's going to be a 17.
Yep.
But Rocket has 2 targets.
Okay.
So he's also going to target Star-Lord,
Okay.
who will be a 19 because of
Energy shield deflection.
energy shield deflection.
Yep.
So I have an 11.
Okay.
Oops. That is a 7.
So you're hitting 18s.
So I'm going to hit 18.
So you didn't hit Star-Lord.
Nope, but I got Iron Man. So
how many more attacks do I think you're going to make? How much damage is that?
that's going to be 4 damage, less your
Less
invincible.
my invincible? I'm going to let it stand.
Okay. That's 2 damage into him.
Okay.
Gambit is going to attack Yondu.
Okay.
Close combat expert.
Okay.
11 on your 18.
Yep.
Needs a 7. That's a 9.
I will prob it.
You're going to prob that. That is an 11.
Still hits. Super senses says, do you still have precision strike?
He has precision, yes.
I missed the super sense roll.
Okay.
How much damage?
It's 3. But I think he has a stop click, correct?
1, 2. Stop.
Okay. And so now he's an 18.
Yep.
And Giant Man is going to swing on him.
Okay.
11 on 18. Giant reach.
11 on 18.
That's only a 6.
That misses. Yay.
Okay, well, I think Grizzly then should come in on a charge and try to take him out. So Grizzly's going to run to here.
Yep.
So he will be an 11 on your 18.
Yep.
No, it's another 6.
That misses again.
Okay. So the Kree Accuser is going to clear tokens.
Yep.
And Monica's going to clear tokens. And I think for this turn, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to use my one shot. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Pim Particles then. Effect. Friendly characters have free. Choose Tiny or Giant. This character is the chosen size and modifies defense +1 until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So I'm going to make Giant Man tiny.
All right. You're going to flip that one shot
I'm going
over.
to flip that one shot over. You're going to score 5 points.
Nice.
And
Hashtag winning.
so I'm doing that, and then I'm clearing Kree and Monica.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
And can you just confirm for me what click Giant Man's on?
Sure. Let's take a look. He is click 7.
Is the next click a dead click?
No, it's 8.
So he has one more click before he dies.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So leadership doesn't matter. Leadership doesn't matter. Nobody has willpower. All right. I'm going to do a thing.
Yeah.
I'm bringing out the one shot.
Oh, nice.
At the beginning of your turn, you may choose a friendly character and an opposing character within 4 squares of each other. Deal both characters 1 penetrating damage.
Wow.
So Iron Man is going to take a pen,
Yeah.
and so is Giant Man.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Last click on Giant Man.
For free, I'm going to bring this to here,
Yeah.
and then for free, I'm going to place it there,
Very nice.
and I'm going to kill Giant Man.
Yep. Giant Man is gone.
And I
Nice
destroy
job.
that. Because that is the Yaka Arrow magic.
Yep.
So, once per game, when an opposing character is KO'd, after resolutions, you may turn White Widow to click number 7.
Uh-oh.
Click number 7 is the Red Room clicks.
Mm-hmm.
So she has Running Shot, Blades, Willpower, and Ranged Combat Expert.
Okay.
Now, obviously, I'm not going to get a quick draw off this turn.
No.
Because of that. But I think getting Giant Man off the map was a good plan.
I think that's pretty good.
Power.
Mm-hmm.
Choose another character within range and line of fire. If that character is opposing, it is not. If that character is friendly, otherwise, heal that character 3 clicks.
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3.
That's from Yondu?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Herald thing.
And they can use Cosmic this game.
Oh my gosh.
After resolutions, KO Yondu.
Oh no.
So, when this equipment is equipped, when it's unequipped, remove the marker from the game.
Okay.
But it's an unequipped drop, so I feel like it needs to drop.
Okay.
So I think there's possibly some errata that needs to happen there. Okay, so now Iron Man is healed all the way back up, and he's Cosmic. So he has protected it with all the fun things. He's going to try a breakaway sidestep.
Okay.
He fails it, so he's going to stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to swing on the Kree Accuser.
Okay.
11
On a 17.
on a 17. That'll hit.
Yep.
For 3.
3 less her toughness.
Yeah.
So 2. 1, 2. That KOs her.
Yay.
She's gone.
Okay. Now we are going to Running Shot. Rocket does not have energy shield deflection.
Correct.
Okay. So actually we'll start here with him.
Mm-hmm.
11 on 18. Need a 7. That's only a 4. So that misses. Okay, and then we'll Running Shot with White Widow on Rocket.
Yep.
I guess she has 2 targets, so she can target him too.
Sure.
Right.
And she's an 11 with range combat expert for a 12.
Yep, 12 on these 2.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus 4 is not going to hit either of them,
No.
unfortunately. So she takes a token,
Mm-hmm.
and that is all the people I have left.
Okay.
So I've now done the 2 one-shots and taken out some of your team, but we're stuck.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Grizzly is going to charge on Iron Man,
Okay.
and he is going to run to here. He's going to pick up the arrow.
Yep.
And then he's going to...
He has giant reach.
Yeah, that's true. So he can run to here.
Yep.
But I kind of want to lock down your Iron Man.
That's fine.
So I'm going to run there, and then there, pick up the arrow, and smash Iron Man with it.
Sure.
So I'm going to be an 11 on your 18.
Okay.
That'll
That
hit
misses.
17s only.
Yep.
Okay.
But the arrow's destroyed, so you got 20 points out of that.
Yeah. Rocket is going to Running Shot. Oh. What's his range? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. He's going to Running Shot to here.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot Iron Man and White Widow.
Okay. So 18 and 17.
Yep. He's an 11 attack. So it hits 18s because I rolled a 7.
Okay, you hit them both.
Okay, so it's going to be 3 damage
Okay.
Does White Widow have super senses or anything?
Nope.
Shape change?
Nope.
Nothing? How many
Nothing.
clicks does she have?
5.
5. Let's put 5 into her.
You don't
Sorry,
have
3.
5.
3.
You can't put 5 into her.
3.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Adaptoid is going to charge.
Okay.
Oh, I have to give Rocket a token.
Cheater. Look at you. You're like moving all the terrain around.
I know. Changing it all. Adaptoid. Okay, he can charge 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
But he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to here. No, he'll go to there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Picks this up on the way.
Yep. Because he has super strength.
Super strength. She has 2 more clicks, right?
Yep.
2 clicks to KO?
Yep.
Okay, he's not going to use the object.
He's just holding it.
He's just holding it.
Okay.
And he's going to swing 10 on 17.
Yep.
Crit
Crit miss.
Dang.
Ouch.
All right. He takes a token.
Yep.
And then Monica. Oh, she has willpower.
Mm-hmm.
Monica is going to costed move. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So she's going to come to here. And Gambit is going to sidestep into here and then clear.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. Willpower on White Widow. She gets it. Then we're going to roll leadership on Star-Lord. He misses. Leadership on Iron Man doesn't matter.
Okay.
So we just have Iron Man and White Widow that can do things this turn. All right, White Widow is going to blades on Adaptoid.
Okay, I got a shape change roll.
Yep.
It's a 1
11
on a 17.
plus 4 doesn't hit.
Won't hit.
This game is never going to end.
It's never going to end.
Never going to end. Breakaway sidestep.
Okay,
Gets it.
you got it.
We're going to go to here.
Yep.
Is that toughness?
It's a combat reflexes.
Combat reflexes. It'd be an 18.
Yep.
Let's outwit that.
Mm-hmm.
And with Iron Man, and Iron Man's going to swing.
Okay.
11 on 16.
Yep.
That'll
Yep.
hit.
There goes Gambit.
If,
3 damage,
if
right?
the 3 doesn't do it, then I'll knock him back into the wall.
1, 2, gets him.
How come I couldn't get that one with
Gambit's out.
whatever?
I don't know.
Sad face. Okay. Star-Lord's going to clear.
Yep.
And before I do that, that hasn't happened yet, we're going to try a breakaway sidestep. She's got sidestep traded.
Makes sense.
She gets it.
Nice.
So she's going to go 1, 2 back here,
Yep.
and then Star-Lord clears,
Right.
and then it's back to you.
Okay. I'm going to roll leadership on Monica.
Yep.
I failed. And there's no other. He's got leadership, but that won't do anything. And he does not have willpower, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. So Adaptoid is going to. No, Star-Lord hasn't been damaged this turn, right?
No, not this game.
So Adaptoid has sidestep.
Okay.
So I'm going to sidestep to here,
All right.
and I'm going to attack.
Don't you have charge?
No, because he took damage from the crit miss.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to swing with the token, the
Yep.
barrier.
Yep.
So I'm going to be 10 on your 17.
Yep.
That's a 10.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be 3 damage into Star-Lord.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And oh, Monica cannot. I would have said she could shoot him, but
She can't.
she can't. There's no line of fire.
No.
So Grizzly is going to clear.
Okay.
Rocket is going to clear.
Okay.
Your turn.
Willpower on White Widow. She doesn't get it. Iron Man doesn't. Oh, Iron Man's cosmic now.
He is cosmic.
No power. No cosmic.
Yeah.
Should have rolled that last turn. Okay, so we just have quick draw here. He has penetrating, because you have invulnerable, right?
That's right.
I'm going to risk a breakaway.
Yep.
Breakaway running shot. we're not going to break away running shot.
He doesn't have shooting like adjacency, does he?
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Yep. So she still has sidestep.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to sidestep her? Yeah, I'll sidestep her to here and clear. Oh, and I guess Iron Man has a sidestep as well. We'll see if we can sidestep him. He will sidestep to there. He's going to outwit your charge.
Okay.
I guess you have giant reach.
I do.
He's going to outwit your charge because I already said it. And I'm going to pass turn.
I'm going to roll leadership on Monica.
Yep.
I got a 6.
I'm going to re-roll that.
I can take a token off the Adaptoid. I'm going to swing with the Super Adaptoid on Star-Lord.
18.
10 on 18. That misses.
Sad face.
I am going to...
Was Monica supposed to clear last turn? I think she was.
Was she?
She has a red token.
She moved up there. No, she had moved up.
That was the previous turn.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good call. Grizzly is going to attack Iron Man.
Yep, giant reach.
11 on 18.
Mm-hmm.
That misses.
Yep.
Well, I guess Rocket is going to do a close attack on Iron Man.
Yep.
11 on 18.
Yep.
Hey, that's a 9.
Okay.
That'll hit.
For how much?
3 damage.
So I take 1.
Yeah. Now, Monica could... I'm going to try to sidestep the Adaptoid.
Okay.
Breakaway. He got it.
Yep.
So I'm going to move to here. And then Monica could try to shoot.
Okay, it'll be a
Star-Lord.
20 because I'm an ESD.
Yeah. And I'm only a 9. It's worth a shot.
You only need
You
an
know what?
11.
No, I shouldn't do that. I'm going to take that back.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that because that's not worth it. I would need an 11. I'm just going to leave her there.
You want to sidestep him over here?
No, but I will costed her to here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Well, let's attempt a breakaway sidestep with good old quick draw.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, that was a sidestep. You don't take a token.
It's not a sidestep.
Oh,
it was a
it's
running shot.
It was a running shot.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we were attempting a break. I think I might have said sidestep. It's late. Okay. So, what do we got going on with this guy? What's the defense?
18 defense. It's invuln.
And
combat
reflexes. We're going to outwit that.
Yep.
White Widow is going to running shot to here and shoot 12 on 18, 19 because it's hindered.
Right. Does she have improved target hindering?
No.
No. Okay.
She misses anyway because it's
missed.
a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Iron Man is going to attempt a breakaway sidestep from Rocket. He gets it.
Nice.
So we're going to go, I guess, here.
Okay.
Because I was here, so 1, 2. We're going to shoot on Dude.
Grizzly?
Yep. 11 on 18. That'll hit.
Yeah. 3.
4, 3.
And 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to roll leadership on Monica.
Mm-hmm.
4. Doesn't get it.
Nope.
And that's all my beginning of turn effects. Monica's trait, Advanced Idea Mechanics, says friendly characters with the aim keyword within range can use poison and have safeguard poison. And I forgot about this. So Adaptoid has poison, and Monica's got poison. So
You only need 1 poison to kill him.
So we're going to poison him.
Yep.
Okay.
He's out.
And then we are going to... I should have been using that poison from... It's okay, I only missed 1 turn. With the poisons. Is she in stealth?
No.
No more stealth, right?
Not on this click.
So Rocket has a 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. Oh, Grizzly's got blades, so we're gonna charge on Iron Man.
Okay.
So we're going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And he's a 12 attack.
On 18, invincible.
On 18. That'll hit.
That will.
And I'm going to roll blades.
Okay.
And let me just check his card. Yep. Okay, blades. That's a 5.
Okay.
Holy cow.
I reduce by 2
Mhm.
because it's invincible. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and what is he at now? Oh, he's at regen.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So Rocket is going to running shot on him.
Okay.
We're going to go 1, 2 to here.
Rocket flies, right?
He flies.
Yep.
So we come to there.
Okay.
And, oh, you're in hindering anyway. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go 1, 2 to here.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2. Actually, it's going to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Targeting both.
Sure.
11 against
Numbers.
Oh, Rocket does not have improved targeting, so he'll be an 18 because of hindering.
Yep.
She's an 18 because of hindering.
Yep.
11 on 18s. That's a 9.
That'll hit.
So how much damage to take out Iron Man? Because he's on his regen click, right?
He's on 5. You need 2.
2. So I'll put 2 into him and 1 into White Widow.
Okay.
And then Adaptoid will clear his tokens. Monica clears tokens. She takes the 1, right?
Yeah. She takes the 1. She rolls her willpower. She gets it. She should have sidestepped. That's okay. All right. Who is almost dead? Somebody's going to be almost dead.
Well, Grizzly's on last click.
Okay.
But he's double tokened, and so is Rocket.
Rocket hasn't taken any damage, I don't think.
And no, or no, yeah, you're right. And Rocket, but he's on his second starting line. He only has 4 clicks.
Okay.
Adaptoid is untokened, so he's a bit of a threat.
Okay. 1, 2.
But he
3,
only
4,
sidesteps.
5. Right.
So.
Running shot.
Mm-hmm.
Dual target.
On Rocket and Grizzly?
Yeah.
Okay.
12. No, 11.
11 because of range combat expert?
Yeah. And I think the line to Rocket is hindered.
It is.
11 plus 7, so I'm hitting 18s.
Okay, well, Rocket, yeah, Rocket's an 19 because of the hindering.
Yep.
And he is a 17, so you got him.
So 3 clicks into him.
3 clicks into him, and he is KO'd. There
Okay.
goes Grizzly.
And then I'm going to sidestep here.
Okay.
Because I've traded sidestep.
Monica has leadership. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Okay, so the Adaptoid is going to come after you. He can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
It's going to come to here.
Costed move.
Costed move.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Monica.
Okay.
And Rocket will just clear.
All right. So we've got an invuln and a shape change going on here.
Yes.
And a mastermind there, right?
Mastermind. Mhm.
Okay. Willpower on Widow. Nope. Okay. So she is going to attempt to target the Adaptoid.
Yep. Shape change. It's a 3.
Okay. I am a 10 on your 17. That misses by 1.
Misses by 1.
How many rolls have I missed by 1 this game?
I know, right?
Breakaway sidestep. Nope. Staying right there.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
Well, we can double poison.
Right.
So poison from Adaptoid, poison from Monica.
She's dead.
Wow.
Good game.
Good game. Thanks for playing.
Thank you for playing. I made a couple of mistakes.
Yeah.
Early on, I realized I succeeded a super senses with Yondu,
Mm-hmm.
and he should have given an action token to that character.
Oh, right.
I forgot about that. And if you can't give an action token, they take the penetrating.
We forgot a couple small things,
Yeah.
but otherwise, I think it was mostly okay.
These were really fun figures.
Yeah, they're really good. They're fun.
I know I said the game's never going to end, but that's just because we're
Eventually it
recording in a cold area, and I'm getting a little cranky with the temperature.
Right.
So we need a better heater down here in Dice Station Zebra headquarters.
Well, the bunker's cold, and we're in
It's like
Canada.
it's like minus 17 out. It's getting into my bones, but that's
Yeah.
okay. It was a fun game, and now we're tied. So
Yeah.
that means going into game number 3,
Exciting.
we've got 4 more boosters to open,
That's right. The last 4.
and we'll have a decisive winner of this pre-release series.
Yep. Absolutely.
And speaking of decisive winners,
Yes.
if you are a Patreon member
Right.
at our level 3 tier, which is the $5 tier,
Mm-hmm.
you will be entered to win into a draw of something from this set that we're playing.
Yeah.
We're not sure how many draws we're going to do. We're going to do at least one.
At least one.
But you have to be at the tier, the $5 tier, because we just need to cover our shipping costs.
That's right.
Right? So
the more people that join Patreon at the $5 tier and help to cover shipping, the more prizes we can give away.
and you will get your choice of any figure or
Mm-hmm.
piece of equipment or card or anything out of the brick.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know that not everyone can financially support. We know that everyone's financial situations are different. So we also have an unopened legacy card.
Right.
And we will open that legacy card, and anyone who likes and subscribes to our YouTube channel
Mm-hmm.
and comments on the video where we announce that we got Collector's Trove by January 25th will be entered to win the legacy card for free.
And that video, I believe, is just called the HeroClix Collector's Trove announcement
That's right.
on our YouTube channel.
So either way, you either need to be a Patreon member by January 25th,
Mm-hmm.
2025 to be entered into the draw for a figure at level 3, the $5 tier, or if you like or comment and subscribe to our channel on the other video, then we'll put you in the draw for the legacy card. So
Awesome.
we just want to cover our shipping costs,
Yeah,
but we want to share the
absolutely.
love. WizKids shared this brick with us,
Mhm.
and we're super excited to be playing it for you and opening up these boosters, and we want to share it with you as well. So,
Most definitely.
but speaking of things we want to share with you, we also have a whole bunch of social medias and places you can join us, including our Discord, which is free. It is not Patreon specific.
And as a note, you can also just join our Patreon for free,
That's right.
just to follow along with the posts that we do there. You
Yeah.
don't have to pay any money. You can just come
Yep.
follow us on Patreon.
That's right. And, we also know that not everyone can support every month. So if you want to jump in now and be part of the draw, that's cool. And if, next month you need to pull back, we understand.
Absolutely.
So with all that said, we hope you've enjoyed this game as much as we've enjoyed playing it.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you back here next time for game number 3.
Yep. Game number 3, where we will decide the winner of our best of 3 series here for Collector's Trove.
And decide who the best collector is.
That's right. All right. We'll see you all next time. Bye for now.
Bye.